Hello friends, I have a fun card for you today. It's Andy Warhol inspired, and it's a really fun, easy card to put together. So I am going to use the Celebration Hey Chick stamp set for this, and this set is only available while supplies last because Celebration ends this month on March 31st. I've actually been playing a lot with this set, and it's really fun. Alright, so I have some cardstock that I've already cut using my stitched frames on my Big Shot, and the colors I've chosen are Mint Macaron, Old Olive, Peekaboo Peach, Wisteria Wonder, Melon Mambo, and Bermuda Bay. So to cut those out, I used the second smallest square framelit. Now I am going to use this crazy chick right here. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is ink my stamp with my black StazOn, and then pull over my plastic sheet that goes with my Stamp-A-Majig, line up the handle, and position and stamp down. Then I'm taking my Snell adhesive and I'm just putting a tiny little bit behind the back, and I'm lining it up on my Stampin' Up! Grid paper. Right in the center. Ink up my image, and I think I kind of want it on a slant. So I'm just going to line it up and position my handle, move the plastic bit, and stamp down. Just like that. I'm going to repeat this with the remaining squares. And I'm just kind of, I know that I had the tail of the chicken a little bit close to the edge, and I'm just kind of eyeballing where I've got everything positioned. Okay, so I've got all my pieces stamped. Now I'm taking a piece of basic black cardstock, and this measures 5 1/4 by 4. What I'm going to do is line it up on my grid. This is from Stampin' Up! And I want to mark it in half. I want to find the center point. And I don't know where my ruler is, so I'm going to use my plastic sheet from the Stamp-A-Majig. So I'm just going to draw a line at the 2-inch mark very lightly. And then I'm going to come 2 1/2 and move over the one little notch next to it. So I don't know if you can see that, but I've got my center point, and I'll erase those lines later. So that's just going to give me a little bit of a guideline for placement. So I'm going to go ahead and add some adhesive behind this piece. And let me see, I think I'm going to go this way. So I'm just lining it up at the halfway mark on my blue piece, and I'm going relatively close to the center line. Line up the next piece. And then the last piece. Isn't that fun? So cool. So I could go ahead and put this on my card just like that, But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to trim off these black edges just a little bit. Okay, so I've trimmed off those edges because I want to stamp some words down the side. Actually, I think I'm going to stamp the words down here. I'm going to go ahead and put this on my Whisper White card base. And this, by the way, was cut at 11 by 4 1/4. So folded in half, it measures 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm just positioning that on the right side of my card, and then I'm going to stamp a sentiment along here. So of course I'm going to use the Hey Chick. Got to use that stamp. So again, using my Stamp-A-Majig. Love my Stamp-A-Majig. So I'm going to stamp the sentiment in the center of each block here, right above the block. I'm just going to position that with my handle. Stamp my Hey Chick. And do it over here. And then the last one. So the last thing I'm going to do is take my clear Wink of Stella and I'm going to color in every chicken. And this is just going to kind of brighten up the colors and add really pretty shimmer. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to all the chicks. And there it is done. Hopefully you can see the shimmery chickens on the camera. They're very sparkly, very, very fun. So there's that card done. I'll show you two other ones that I did earlier today. This one was made using the Beautiful You stamp set, and then I stamped Celebrate, and I used a basic gray card base for that one. And this card was made with the Everyday Hero stamp set. Isn't that cute? And the sentiment, "You're incredible," has been embossed with copper on the bottom. Isn't that fun? And we all have that shimmery added to them. So there you go. I hope you enjoy that. These are really fun cards to make. And yeah, sky's the limit. So enjoy. Happy stamping.